outside and look at the portal behind me. Isn't that beautiful? Boy, it doesn't get better than that, does it? Okay, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's beautiful. Okay, we've got rat, round and round. Okay, so what comes around goes around is the energy right now. And I mentioned this to you not too long ago. W is for wizard, not Walgreens. Okay, I mentioned this a while back to you. I mentioned how, look at that sun just come out. Wow. Um, I said somebody could have had a nice house and everything was going really good, and now they're getting foreclosed on or they're homeless. Um, People have put love spells on you, they're getting a divorce. You know, if you send your shit back to God, we used to do eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. We don't do that no more. I don't do that no more, at least. I send it all just back to God. Right back to God. Okay, I want to go over the shorts, round and round. Also, Romeo and Juliet energy is coming out. That's also in the song lyrics. And you want to check out the story of Romeo and Juliet because that has a great meaning for you. And that's the energy of Romeo and Juliet, the ancient ones going back to our ancient times. I also want to talk about, I already said about sending it back to God. We had two reverse cards. The two reverse cards were, you found out who the wolves in sheep's clothing are, Nine of Wands, and your challenges are being balanced out because truth always wins in the end. So we've got the Five of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Those were your only two warnings, and they were in reverse with the Tower because there is sudden changes happening. Boom, unexpected events. People are losing their houses, losing their careers, losing their loved ones. I'm associating the Tower with loss, and what comes around goes around. That's the energy. Okay, now we had the first card out was yes, all the way. You're getting a new beginning, great potential, the Ace of Pentacles. And then the Three of Pentacles right after that is no limits, teamwork. Okay, that's what's going on in Astro. In your physical avatar, you're actually lacking knowledge and you don't really know what's going on. But stay in your Emperor energy because you're a natural leader, you have authority, you're a divine masculine, you have lots of power. And what's going on is analytical and strategical. Okay? So that's why you kind of feel like you don't have the knowledge, you don't have the information, you feel like you're being left out in the cold in a way. But none of that is really true. When I said to stay in your Emperor energy, the next card out is the Hierophant that we didn't put on the shorts. And it's a high-ranking leader. You're all four kings. You're top of the game. Okay? So the portal's open. The sun is shining. It's in the 70s today. Everything's going very well. I can't express enough about the Romeo and Juliet energy, to make sure you understand that energy, because I'm not going to get into it right now. And then also the what comes around goes around energy. So, for instance, if you did, when I said that good and bad karma was coming back to you in a few videos back, what I mean by that too is if you didn't send the stuff back to God and you decided to take matters in your own hands, then you will get some bad karma for that. If you just said, you know what, I wish you well, whatever you're doing to me, It doesn't matter. I didn't even say I want it to come back on you. I just still prayed for you. So my slate's clean. I'm going to reap good karma, okay? Because I just keep praying for you all because it's like, Father, forgive them. They know not what they do. It really is that energy. Okay, after the Hierophant, we've got the Sun energy. So these are my two favorite cards, probably, besides the World, right? The Sun and the Hierophant. The Sun is yes, 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 favorable outcome, happiest card I can pull. The Love card, okay? Top of the game, the Hierophant. So our outcome is great. We're going to get the Wizard. We're going to get all this God can and will if you ask him, and he's doing it, okay? Now, what are we going to do when we get our good and bad karma? Well, we're going to have to go through it. So for those of you that are getting bad karma because you decided to take these enemies in your own hands and I'll get you, revenge and bitterness and anger, you're going to go through some situations. I'll just put it that way. For the others of you that have done good and said, you know what, I'm just going to pray for these people. I'm just going to love these people. We're going to have so much we have to give it away. Give it away. Charity time. Our talent, our things, our money. What do you want to do? Do you want to take care of animals? Do you want to do music? Do you want to do what do you want to do? That's more getting into our projects again. If you're going to do projects, if you're going to help other people do projects, what are you going to do? Six of Pentacles, again, it's that equal give and take. These two go right along with each other. Six of Pentacles and the give it away charity card. Equal give and take, you are valuable. Share your wealth, your skills, your advice. Maybe you want to be a counselor, a master teacher. Your time, no strings attached type of energy where you just want to help people. And see, I've been in that energy for 30 years. And I even opened up sobriety houses, right? And everything I've done is not been return to sender. It's all been, you do what you want to do to me. I'm going to let God sort it out. I'm going to love them all, let God sort it out. And I'm going to reap my harvest, and you can reap your harvest. So this is nothing new for me. It's just I would like it all to end so that we can end this movie and move on to our next mission, should I say. Okay, so the Devil's in reverse. Great, Devil's in reverse. Your opposition, feeling stuck, the devil made me do it energy, and only you can get in your own way. All right, only you can get in your own way. And the Seven of Wands was in reverse too, and that's the challenge card. So that's good because we had the Five of Swords and the Seven of Wands in reverse, saying your challenges are being done with. You're balancing. Look at that, balance, next card. You're leading to contentment and you're balanced out. So boom, you're either going to get good or bad karma depending on what you put out there. We've got the Chariot in reverse with the Queen of Cups upright. So love is the answer, Queen of Cups. And the Chariot in reverse is you've done the action. You've done it. So now you're just, it's like now I'm taking the banana cake out of the oven and it's actually already cooled. And I'm going to just put some frosting on it and bring you a piece. All right, isn't that wonderful? So I get to bring you a piece of banana cake. Now we're going to go ahead and shuffle these all up because that was pretty much the shorts, even though I pulled more cards on it. It's the energy of you get what you put out. It's the energy of Romeo and Juliet. It's the energy of now you get to take a bite of that delicious banana cake that I've been talking about forever. I even frosted it for you. King of Cups, we just had the Queen of Cups, so this is the King of Cups. So the King and the Queen finally get to eat that piece of cake. That is wonderful. Wise leader. Because you were stable and balanced, is what they're saying. Now the king and the queen get to eat cake. Let them eat cake, right? Well, we're going to eat cake. Oh, that's awesome, awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the sky again. There's the cactuses in the background. I don't know if you can see the sky now. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we've got the King of Swords. So the King of Cups is in his King of Swords energy. He's intelligent. He's logical. He follows the rules of logic. He's a wise I am man, and he's brave and courageous. So the King of Cups and the King of Swords is what's going to end it here. And the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups are going to eat their cake. Okay, anything else you want me to tell these guys before we go? We're going to put out a few stacks here. One is the Nine of Pentacles, abundance, satisfaction, inner peace, full harvest, and contentment. And that's everything I just said, backed up there. And then we have the Expect a Miracle card. So the last time you got this, did you get a miracle? Well, I know I've got several. We won't get into my good luck, but and then the Tower was just in reverse. So we had it earlier upright, and I said things are just, they're done now. Now you're taking that bite of that banana cake with the frosting. So unexpected events have happened or are happening absolutely right now. Sudden change, absolutely right now. There's a confirmation. Boom, chaos. And then we have the Queen of Cups back again. So that's just repeating itself, going right back into the Queen of Cups with her King of Cups. Should we just let them enjoy their banana cake with frosting? I think we should. All right. So Seven of Cups, King of Questing, and the Magician are the last three cards out here. We've got many choices, the energy of the Seven of Cups. We've got the King of Questing, keep your creative fire attitude, and you can do anything with the Magician card. So that's absolutely wonderful. Magic power is within. We are the wizard. We're not Walgreens, we're the wizard. All right, you guys, I love you. I am Miss Mystic. And listen to some Rat. Round and round. Love you guys. Bye.